Okay, here's another carton bin update, this time for October 2013. Here's the first one that I'm going to show you guys. It's a 10-gallon Dover's Parkersburg garbage pail. Literally, the label says pail since it has this bucket handle on it. The resident was throwing it away because the lid was rusted. But other than that, the can was good, so I just took the pail. I've also got a set of Rubbermaid wheels, the older ones that don't rust real easily. They were on a khaki colored 1339, which is the newer wheeled ones with the folding handles. But the can was very nasty and it had a small crack in it, so I didn't keep it. I just stripped the wheels and just threw away the can. And here is a 20-gallon Rubbermaid with a flat lid. The one thing about the lid that bothers me is that dent, and there's two cracks in the lid. But other than that, it's pretty good. The container itself has a little tiny hole in the bottom, but that's no big deal. It's in pretty good condition considering it's probably 30 years old. And I finally got a green, older Rubbermaid. Been wanting one for a long time. The lid came from a different house. The handles are pretty good. The only thing that's really wrong with it is just a couple of holes in the bottom from being drug. And it was pretty nasty when I found it. The landlord of a beach house rental was getting rid of them because he was clearing out all the stuff from the house that the tenants had left. But he was throwing trash cans away too, so I took it from him. Said it was fine. The only thing that bugs me about the lid right now is the concrete that my stepdad got on there by accident, but it's not too bad. And another one I really wanted for a long time was a brown one, older. The people had it inside of a trash can full of yard waste just sticking out, and it was empty, so I assumed they were throwing it away. It's one of the older ones, as you can see on the handle mold. It's curved compared to one that was made at a later date, where it's flat straight across. It's got a letter H painted on it, but it's not too big of a deal. And now that I have both the brown and green, I also have that powder blue one, so I have the full set like I've wanted for a while now. And then I got this textured bruiser lid, like the GOT style. I also got one of these richer light blue Rubbermaids with the newer handles. One thing that bugs me is the cracks. And now here's a bin that I'm sure some of you may have seen once before, or maybe not at all. The bin itself is not rare, but the color is. So here it is. Not the lid. Here it is now. Yep. I got a beige classic Rubbermaid. I'd never seen one of these before since I was a kid. But when we had automated come in, all the manual bins disappeared, so this is one of the few survivors in the world, I'm sure. It's very hard to find one in this color. Unfortunately, where I found these, there were two, but only one of them survived, and I was actually very lucky to get it. Had I not gone down to the peninsula, this thing would have been history, along with the second one of its kind. The bottom is real soft because they've been dragging it a lot, considering the can is probably 20 years old. The inside was very dirty though. Residents were throwing it away because they were actually having a fly problem. But it's nothing, little dish soap, some rags, and some water can't fix. It's been hit on a truck a lot, and you can see these marks on the design. And as a matter of fact, the resident actually replaced them with those green Ace cans you just saw there. And the bottom is real soft, like I stated before. As you can see, I'm pushing up against it, so I'm going to try to be very careful with it and not put any heavy stuff. It's a one-of-a-kind can. And this seafoam green lid, I might not keep it because, as you can see, it's broken. Not cracked, but the snaps right there, as you can see, are broken off. And that's what keeps the lid locked onto the can. Right there, you can see them fixed. And plus it's seafoam green, and I don't really like seafoam green at all, so I might just not keep, I just might get rid of it altogether. I just do not like seafoam green. But that seafoam green actually comes with that can, so that's what makes it hard. But blue's pretty good. Blue's a good color that goes with beige. I already have 2 of these tan lids, so therefore this one that I found, it's going away. And that's not the only lid I found. Okay, that's just a bunch of handles and stuff. That black lid I got, which I'll give to somebody. I don't think I need a black lid. And this Continental Huskee, it said broken, please haul away on it. Thought it was okay. I thought I'd be able to use it till it's like completely useless. But it's really soft, so, and these people put their only bags out, but the sun really beats down on Continental Huskies. It's very weak. Nothing compared to a Brute. So this one will be thrown away soon. This one I still haven't gotten to throwing away. Originally I was going to put wheels where the no wheels are. I'm guessing the cap busted off since it has the thing that keeps them in from sliding out. Instead of fixing it, it's not really worth it because I don't really have a set of wheels for this can. So I'm just going to throw it away. And as you can see, it was full of junk. The lid's very deformed, and I think that was already thrown away. I also got these 2. However, they're duplicates. So they're going away. That one's got holes bitten in it, probably from a rat. The bottoms are pretty good. That lid was inside out. I found it on the sidewalk down the street from school by a bus stop. I thought it was like one of the ones that goes to the fat ass style 32-gallon cans. But it was just a Wheeled Rubbermaid lid. And that lid you see under goes to that 20-gallon can. That darker blue lid. But since I already have a 20-gallon can in light blue, I'll keep the lid. And inside the pink Cascade, I've got these 2 flower pots I could use for storage bins or something. And this very crappy Ace Hardware garbage can. It's red and it's already faded to like orange and it looks very ugly. It's pretty nasty. So it's going away soon. There's no way I'm going to keep something like that. If it was a red Cornerstone, it'd be a different story. But since it's one of these generic cans with the stolen product molds, it'll be going away. So yeah, there you have it. An update for October 2013. Hopefully November we'll have something good to come. And hopefully maybe some more carts too. I didn't get any carts in October, so maybe November or December might have something.